first flip. Right there, higher. Right there. Ooh, ah. How you doing?
Fine. So what I have been working on, is some of these sayings that you guys could comment, or I'm going to say a saying, and then you'll have to give the answer, and then the next day I'll be given the answer to that. So I don't know if it's something you guys want to do, or something you like to do, but I was just going to try it out.
So it's like a cheetah trivia?
Yeah, we'll call it Chetah Trivia. So, let's see, let's pick one.
It's gonna be like questions like famous quotes or famous sayings.
Yeah. So we'll pick this one here. So the saying is, voiceless it cries, wingless flutters, and toothless bites, and mouthless mutters.
What is it?
So you'll have to think of what it is.
What is it that's voiceless it cries, wingless it flutters, toothless it bites, mouthless it mutters?
So leave a comment below and what you think it might be.
It's just one word, 4 letters.
It's a four-letter word.
We'll give them that much of a hint. Because some of these people on there, I'll just leave it at that, but, you know.
It's 4 letters. And so that's all we'll tell you. So if you like doing this, leave a comment too. And then the next day I'll give you the answer to it, and then give you another one.
Sounds good. Yeah.
Okay.
Should be fun.
So I got a lot of them already. I got like 4 pages of them.
That's like a couple weeks worth.
So we should be busy.
Mm-hmm. She said it right.
So then another topic we wanted to talk about today was the places that we worked.
Oh yeah, the places that we worked. So, I'll go up for her. When I was 18 years old, I was a punch press operator. I worked an 80-ton press.
80-ton punch press.
Does she look like a punch press operator to you? My goodness. When I saw her, I thought, okay, she worked in a bakery or a librarian. In a library, maybe, you know, she just had that, you know, kind of appeal like a librarian does. You know, you kind of like, you got to be quiet around her and just admire her beauty. But she was a punch press operator, and then you worked at a...
Worked in a factory. It was an assembly line type thing. And then after that, I was like in a mail order where people had all their mail order, like what you get through magazines and stuff. It was like a factory like that, where we put the supplies in boxes and envelopes, and then put the people's envelope address on there and ship it out. And that was piecework. We got paid by how many pieces we did in a day,
instead of being paid by the hour.
Yeah. So we had to work fast and get them out right. And there was always quality control. Every new piece that would come in, we'd have to do one and then go to quality control to see if we're doing it right, so then we could do it after that.
And you worked at Target in a different state when she moved into an apartment.
Yeah, worked at Target.
And Toys R Us.
Got fired from that.
Yeah. They didn't like her excuse for something.
So I took a day off. I didn't let him know. Yeah. I did let him know, but I didn't give him a notice.
So you were no call, no show.
Yeah. And then I worked at Toys R Us, cashier, stocker, Stalker helper.
She was just there to play with the toys. Don't let her
Toys
fool
R Us
ya.
was fun.
She played with the giraffe and smacked it around. And then, see, what else?
A grocery store. Piggly Wiggly.
And she worked at a greenhouse, too.
This greenhouse nanny / cook / cleaning house. And then back to Toys R Us after we got married.
Yep.
Until I got pregnant with Keaton. So what's your jobs?
Well, my jobs were... I worked at Radio Shack, and that was not a very good job. You know, it's kind of demanding. You have to know a lot of stuff, and you have to sit around a lot. And you have to try to sell stuff. I was their top salesman, though. So I was a good salesman there. And then...
Because you know how to lie.
I know how to lie. Very good fibber. So I could push the electronics. I could sell a resistor to Bill Gates. Or a capacitor, or, you know, any of that stuff. And then I worked at a hospital as an instrument technician, a sterile instrument technician, cleaning surgical instruments and getting them ready to be sterilized. That was a gross job. And then I worked at a nursing home, and I dished out supplies and diapers to all the residents, and I put the supplies in the rooms, and I also stocked the nurses' stations and the janitorial supplies. I gave them their stuff. And then I worked in and then I worked security guard as a executive security guard. So I was a bank guard for a while, and I watched a lot of money being counted. And I think there was about between $12 to $15 million that was sitting on the table at one time. And it's like I was there to watch them, make sure that the staff wasn't stealing, because none of the security cameras worked in the place. And I was the only security there because they were going through a remodel. So they needed a security guard that was reliable, trustworthy, honest. You know, I'm not a Boy Scout, but I was there to protect that money from getting into anybody's hands. So it was kind of neat to see that much money. It really isn't that much space. You would think, 10, 15 million is a lot. It only covers about a small table, because you get hundreds of dollars, $100 bills. They don't really take up a lot of space like they show in the movies. And then I worked as a central supply manager at a large clinic, and they had to let me go because they became a small clinic, even though they got bought out by a huge conglomerate who currently has like 50,000 employees nationwide. They had to cut jobs there, so they had to cut my position. They said it wasn't based on merit, but that they had to just save some money. Bottom line, they had to save money. So those are our jobs. They're jobs that are filled by somebody else now. So hopefully those people are doing as good of a job as we were doing at the time. I'm sure that's not too hard. And then Tracy's been sick. She's been sick with some stuff. And the kids have been sick. Keaton's had pneumonia, or Mona. And Brianna's had this, feverish type deal where she just has a fever all the time. It's not a real high-grade fever, but it's low-grade.
Just enough to get her warm, and headache maybe, and we've been eating, right? Been eating vegetables.
I think the government's putting something in our water. Like that one movie where that lady, Julia Roberts, goes around and finds water that's been spiked with some bad disease or chemicals. But, it's like, I haven't gotten sick, though.
Yeah, you've been okay.
Yeah, so I've been kind of pitching in some, cooking more. trying to help out. Made some chicken noodle soup that was homemade.
Very delicious.
She had to tell me how to do it, though, but I made it nonetheless. So it was good.
It's very, very good.
We would have saved it for you guys, but we didn't have a couple open chairs, you know. I think there's only like 2 people watching us right now, but anyway. We didn't have a couple extra chairs, but we would have invited you. Really? No, I'm not fibbing. So I think that's about it, huh?
Yep.
We hope to be making more videos. I hope to be making more speed painting. She hopes to be making more crochet. I almost said knitting, and she would have punched me for that one. Oh! So, we'll talk to you guys later, eh?
Yep.
Not from Canada, United States.
And
Unless
if you guys like doing this question thing with an answer, leave us know. Let us know.
Sounds good. Au revoir!
Bye!